Hello and welcome to the channel. It's Jordan here. We're going to talk round 13. Second week of the bye rounds. So that's 2 down, 1 to go. Cannot wait to get rid of these byes. I'll be done with these bye rounds. So scored 1,793 this week. Not really happy with that because fell a bit behind the pack. Can feel the 50 grand slipping away. Not giving up just yet, but still planning my trip to Europe at the end of the year. And if I come second, then I can afford cancellation fees. But if I don't come first or second, then we're in trouble. Might have to set up like a donations thing, but I don't want to do that. So actually no, I don't want to become a charity. I don't want to become a Gold Coast or anything like them. So yeah, ranked 387. Still an okay rank, but that needs to go up. Now, so the team was okay. In defense, traded in Shannon Hearn over Yo because Yo's break even was like 150, and it didn't work out. It cost me like 85 points. So get Yo in this week, but in the long run, Hearn will be fine. Just the wrong week to bring him in. So he's durable, he's bold, he's got a good kick. He's the captain. West Coast should win more than lose for the rest of the season. So yeah, should be fine. Now in the midfield, Jack McRae blew my vice captain on him again, but it will be the last time because I will be trading him out. He's injured. I'm not sure how you do an injury in your halftime warm up. You know, you play like a gladiator for 120 minutes and then you're chatting with your mates at halftime and you pull a muscle, so pull a hamstring. So looks like 3 to 4 weeks for him. Not only that, when you do your hamstring, it takes a while to get your confidence back fully. So he's gone. Had enough of him. Thanks for nothing. I kind of deserve this because I traded him in for 720,000, which is way too much money. So really had my lesson learnt with this. So that's fine. Now Tom Mitchell I captained. Should have vice captained Fife, but I barely even looked at it. I just saw Hawthorn were playing the disgusting, embarrassing mess that is the Adelaide Crows. I could talk for hours about everything that's wrong with the Crows, but you guys are mostly Victorian, so who cares? But yeah, I knew he would kill the Crows, but Fife was playing Carlton. Should have taken more notice of that, but 136 captain option is still fine. And yeah, traded in Wilson. There's no reason to do this, just because I was down a player, and it also gives me an extra player this week as well, with some DPP work, and I can use him as a DPP loophole for the rest of the year. So this trade works for me, probably won't work for you. Yeah, so rucks, there's nothing to talk about in the ruck department. And then the forward line, it was pretty good, except for McLean. He's injured, I think, but hopefully he plays. Robbie Gray, it was really encouraging to see him play in the midfield a bit. I thought they'd pretty much parked him at full forward for the rest of the season, but looks like they haven't, so that's really good. And then I traded in Gunston. He played at halfback a little bit. I have no idea why. So but he can play that, and he scores better at halfback. But he can still score up forward, so you can still get him in this week if you want. He plays Gold Coast this week. Hawthorn should kill them, so good trade for me so far, but he's durable, long way to go. There is a long way to go actually, there's about 10 rounds to go, so that's a long time. So my trades for this week, this is one that I've prepared earlier, as any good TV chef does. Which I wouldn't mind being a TV chef. Be fun, I reckon. Like, there'd have to be like banter and stuff. But I can't really cook, that's the problem. I can cook like Chinese food, like not good, but like, so I'll eat it, no one else. Like chicken and vegetables, and I'm going off topic. Anyway, my trades this week, I've brought in Elliot Yeo, a week too late, but happens, get him in. He's a star. This guy, he's clutch, in the big games. He steps up. Fourth quarter, he steps up. He's the future. If he's midfield only next year, I'm considering him for a midfield spot. Worry about that next year though. And also brought in, who did I bring in? Oh my god, time's going so slow right now. I brought in Treloar, that's the one. Got in traded out McRae, brought in Treloar. Looking at Collingwood's fixture, I think at this point we can look at fixtures. Hawthorn's fixtures a joke. I think Collingwood, they play Gold Coast, Brisbane, Essendon, Carlton, and a couple other teams. So they play a lot of bottom 4 teams towards the end of the season. So I like Treloar instead of Oliver, just for something different. I think Melbourne's draw is not too bad either, but I just think maybe, we saw what Richmond did last year at the back half of the season. Collingwood might do the same this season. So this is a bit of a gamble, but I mean, there's a lot of upside, but not much downside. So I like Treloar. So they're my trades for this week. It's good to have a bit of a pot as well. Anyway, so McRae, what do we do with Jackson McRae? We trade him 3 to 4 weeks, hamstring, comes back, needs to get confidence, gonna leak like a tap. Get rid of him. Not that his price matters if you're gonna hold him, but I have no use for him, had enough, and I don't want to see, I don't want to have to watch him play and stress, because I've blown my vice captain on him 3 times. Anyway, so McLean and Webster, put these guys together. I'm not sure the extent of the injuries. I think Webster's done an abductor, adductor, I don't know, I'm not a physio. Although I should probably know what an abductor or an adductor is. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, it's like a hip area injury. McLean, shoulder. I think that's the shoulder McLean hurt previously. So that's a worry, but all I can say with these two is look at the injury reports later in the week. If they look serious, then 3-4 weeks, you probably can trade them out. If not, then you hold. Depends on your team. Now, King Patrick is the cheapest he'll be in a while. His break-even is still about 130, but I'll be getting him in next week because I just want the King in my team. So, yeah, I think he should be good for anywhere between 110, maybe 120. I don't know. He'll have a bit of a rest, and hopefully he'll storm home. So, love Patrick. Now, Dustin Martin, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he's still carrying a bit of a calf issue. He's a different guy to... he's just different to last year. I don't know why he's not playing close to that level. Playing a lot more forward though, but... yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. If I had him, I would probably trade him this week. That's a bit of a tough call. I'm not too sure. Actually, because of my low trades, I would hold him. But if I had the trades to burn, I'd trade him out for like an Oliver or Treloar or something. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Because we know his ceiling is huge, so... yeah, anyway. Ahern, get him in. Not much to say. Coaches love him. Good use of the ball. Good talent. Yeah, they want him to play. So get Ahern in. Could be decent cover as well. Now, Austin. The thing with Austin, Texas, or Logan Austin, or Austin Logan, whatever you want to call him. So Brown and Geary are available in 2 weeks. So that's St Kilda's next game after their bye. And I'm not sure Brown comes back in, but I know Geary will, because I don't know if they want to persist with youth. Austin doesn't. He's not a very good one-on-one player, but he's better a loose player. So I'm not sure if they give him that role. So just have to wait and see. But I'm trading him out. So I don't think holding him will hurt too much though. But there is a risk he does lose his spot. And that's all. That's the agenda. I watched the soccer this week. The Socceroos versus the French. I don't like the French. Nothing personal, but You know, they surrender in the wars, they make no good cars, they're pretty stuck up, they're rude, think they're better than everyone else. Just not a fan of the French. And for them to win, just their goals were a deflection and a penalty. That was, I'm not sure it was a penalty, but yeah, disappointing way to lose. But get behind them Thursday night. Should be better. They played pretty well, I thought, against one of the favourites for the World Cup. So yeah, that's all for me. And last week of the bye next week, so look forward to getting that over with. Be a rough round, I think, for a lot of people next week, but it should be good though. Anyway, good luck this week. Enjoy.